So
Yeah, I think Saints just
anybody
has
can
like
beat anybody.
yeah. Yeah, exactly my point.
Except me.
I don't know what happens to everybody else, especially Eric. I don't understand how you lose when they can beat me. Yeah, good luck.
I think because you take them lightly.
Yeah, I might have used different playbooks first though, but it's not a difference.
Yeah, not a difference at all. Like what?
Am I a wizard?
It's talk to Sully too much.
You just said like what?
Where do you think he got that from?
Oh, I'll have to confirm this. Whoa, relax. The first play of the game. Hey, can you can you relax, bud? Yeah, you're gonna have to chill out. Not climb on my shoulder. Opponent connection. It's too early for this. Mayweather. Oh no.
Why?
Oh boy, we might not make it the whole game then. Where are you at playing?
First down, Browns.
Some girl's house.
You're on a boat?
Oh, hotel Wi-Fi is garbage. Yeah.
Good play. That's fine. I got my string up.
They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a
As
big
long as you don't do cheese like wit.
So a tough early challenge here, second and long after the sack.
How's this cheese? It's a running back. You scared of him? That's cheese. DK Metcalf is cheese himself.
DK Metcalf, his sixth touchdown of the season. The Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Browns 7, Bulldogs nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Stop. Can't sound depressed in the middle of the game. That's really cheating.
First down and 10 at their own 25.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On the ground, this is
Saquon Barkley. Yeah, I saw that. That big old lineman came and crushed him.
Job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz it,
all right, you need to get down.
But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Oh, come on, Joe Hug.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Yeah, crack him next time. Yeah, crack him next time. Come on, stretch left, just run it.
It's just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Oh, he's switching to a pass.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across.
Get down.
40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame.
Oh, good pass.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think
Why does that switch me to him? The switching is.
most of these guys are self-motivated.
But.
Their performance.
Yeah, and they haven't fixed it.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34.
We know what's coming.
Here's Jackson.
Oh.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. On the corner blitz that time, the sack goes to Denzel Ward.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, Donaroni.
His first touchdown of the new season.
Greedy. How did you not get that?
Point away from tying this thing up. The fly route works for the TD grip. And now it's blocked. This is going the other way.
Oh, boy.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. 30, the 20. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points.
Get down.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
No, get down. I'll be just impressed if we make it through this game.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through.
Yeah, why does it look like
they
that?
like what they're seeing from this unit so far.
Why is it like bent
right
in?
now, they've decided to,
She
as
hurt?
you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup.
Stop. Get down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Number
You got Justin Reed?
And the Browns are going to tack on
The hell?
advantage.
His kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Bulldogs
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I don't know. Might have been because of the trip set. Might have messed it up.
They'll take over 1st and 10
That's usually what does
at
it.
their own 25-yard line.
But yeah, Justin Reed playing safety.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
Come on, Joe Hug. Get out there.
To Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Can't cover
Just about
a
every
pylon.
quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before they come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Chalk that up as a 40-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that.
Ooh, Denzel!
Incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return.
Yeah, I did it like right away, right when you kicked it.
First and 10. The Browns drive about to
Where,
get started.
what
Right now they're
are the
saying,
possibilities
hey,
of
let's
it
keep
being
this
a
going. 2 drives, 2
returnable
touchdowns.
kick
Can't
there?
ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way
Get off me, little corner.
Right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
I saw Chubb's not really averaging that high of a.
I think he just doubled his
Yardage
yards.
total.
He just doubled his yards for the year.
That's when you're seeing guys
He had like 30 carries for 80 yards coming into this game.
Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're
Yeah,
expected
Jacobs
to
was your more effective running
I
back
was
so
about to say,
far.
Jacobs is like breaking everything.
When they block on a big-time running play and create extra space,
Chubb has the abilities and like broke nothing.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break
good
tendencies.
dodge.
Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down, Browns.
I bet you shit lag in DC.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. DK Metcalf on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Oh, you jumped too early.
Browns add 6 to their lead. And his kick is right through.
23. Bulldogs 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Made at the 25-yard line. His guys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my
Good
offense?
play.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
On second
Oh,
down,
good
here's Barkley.
cutback. No.
And he's into the clear.
Ay,
That's the
good
try.
run.
Touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown on the season. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like
Drew, I need you to not let Saquon go crazy.
Yeah, I should have known that play was coming.
Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
John
I'm trying to
Harbaugh
have
thought about it, and now his guys are going to go
Richard
for the
here.
2-point conversion. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's caught.
Oh, he rolled him in there. Jesus. Good tackle, Jamal.
Bulldogs 14.
I tackled you on the outside, but I'm going to help you roll forward.
The kick here is away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. We have
Oh,
witnessed
no,
touchdowns
it's
on
cheesy.
back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. The ball carrier. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle.
User
You know,
D-line.
trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away.
Oh my
from
God.
600. He's at 599 in his career.
Does Drew have a horseshoe up his ass or what?
Now, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's tackled.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
I have 2 coaches at some. I feel like you know this. Whatever's there.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he's got room. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to
Oh, gosh.
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. How about the big boy snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't.
He like barely stepped back and he just like launched back right at the end.
Youth football and in high school, they didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking in the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39-yard line.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the 2nd half, he could be on his way to a career game.
From the 39, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Lamar.
Getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Oh, no.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
The end dove and missed.
First down on the keeper.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This time Jackson will throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Oh! 2 of
7
them.
yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like it was
Jesus, be
Seven on
lit.
that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson.
Wide open.
This completes a Henry. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Hunter Henry, 40 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. teams in this first half. It's been fun, back and forth.
This guy drew a cheeser.
Fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators.
The Bulldogs just scored 2 touchdowns. And that's the comment I get.
And really bunch them up when we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf.
Not.
Today it's track shoes.
Eric called me a cheeser in the chat.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch.
After I gave up 2 touchdowns.
25-yard line.
Whoa.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had a nice little drive going last time.
Let's see what
Through the
happens.
interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives to
Big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Welcome to the regular season, Chubb.
75 yards. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel
Yeah.
really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you
We'll play
slow that
defense
down? Just a
eventually.
few plays, give us a break, back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Play action.
Low key, I think I'd rather live in the same house as my brother. Currently has COVID and it's in a hotel.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think I'd be able to do internet like that,
Step in the right direction for a stop. And the job
Like the next
becomes
almost
twice
2
as
weeks
difficult
down there.
now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando.
Are you allowed to
Coach
go
will have
anywhere?
stats and scores
Are
from
you
the
allowed to
games
live
going
like
on
your daily
here
life?
around the NFL. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, that's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Saquon.
Sorry. Oh, it's a pass anyway. I don't care.
But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
Denzel.
Man, and he hits him in stride.
Jump up.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
He was sitting there.
Good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
You seen some of the safety picks? Man, that's what those 40-inch verticals are for. Whoa, I'm not in the NFL, bud.
A 1st down carry for Barkley.
Thank you.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Dope.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Across midfield to the 46-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Thomas, the intended target.
The rush affecting him there.
This guy Davenport sucks.
Oh, Weaver, you bastard. I should have floated it.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10.
That was a
brings up
touchdown.
the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Right in between.
Good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
It was only
Who am I, Joe Hud? You're too used to those Browns.
Fake last night.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal
You're too used to
line,
the other
and
Browns.
it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Yep. Go ahead.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Made up for the last one.
Brady Williams picks it
Hey.
off.
Hey. Hey.
Finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
Hey. Ooh.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3
Down.
timeouts.
No. Down.
As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns
Nickel at the
out of
goal
their
line.
lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
37. Bulldogs.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Still the first half, by the way.
Made at the 25-yard line. These guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, we'll wait to count the next one. Oh, you're sick.
So I was thinking you probably should have waited to play this, DC.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next
No, what I'm
drive.
saying, like,
And
if you
with
would have played
time
this
quickly
tomorrow,
fading here in the second
then the next
quarter, not
advance
sure
would have been
how
another
aggressively
48, and you play
offensively
it at
they
the
wanna
end of
play
that
this.
advance.
I think we'll find
2
out
games
just
instead
how
of
much
3,
they
you know what
trust
I'm
their
saying?
guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The run got 4.
Tight
Now they
flex.
deal with a 2nd and 6.
Bryce Witt.
Now this time,
Oh, and he does it too. He
finds a man with a crossing route.
he ran it.
Right at midfield. A gain there of 21
I so
yards.
switched the man.
50-yard
Well,
line.
these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
That's Denzel Ward.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to
What you
get
mean a
started.
secret weapon?
And from
He
this
started
spot
with
in the
me.
field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk.
He played for Ryan after.
They want to take one more shot before the clock runs
That's
out.
all he knows is cheesers. That's all he knows is cheesers. Now he's with you, another
cheeser.
cheeser.
As it's time now to send you back
Oh,
stateside
no.
to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman
Oh.
and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Still have a whole nother half though.
Second half begins with a run from Bartlett. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. From the 29, Jackson.
Nope.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I told you he got that 40-inch vertical.
And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Well, tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 without the 4. That's what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And again, it's Chubb.
Jesus, almost didn't get the first down.
The goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This guy's X factor.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think Nate got paid off.
From the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Big extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys.
Finally, it got him.
On you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmaker.
Oh, when he kept his feet in.
Interception. Grady Williams picks it off. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Chubb on the counter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work. Now that's impressive mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now a shotgun snap.
Ooh, nice pick. There's Marlon. Behind the receiver and dove in front of the receiver. Oh boy, it's a long one.
And the best part is that they made their own.
Are we good? Nope, we're not good. That sucks to play that long of a game. That's tough.
Damn.
Yeah.